How are you doing, guys? Another matter, day my table. I discussed it earlier on, so this is actually the part two of it. And I wanted to hear your thoughts. Someone said, if you're in Canada, say hello. Say hello. Let's know who is watching us from Canada. So here's the story. Apparently, I said it earlier on. Sarah, how are you doing? More things they happen for Canada. In fact, things they happen for all Iluibos, that is all abroad and abroadarian places. Apparently, a man, I heard the story today. Mhm. Winnipeg, Kokobo. Is Kokobo in Canada? Dr. John J. All right, so here's the story. Apparently, a guy in Canada has been doing well. He bought a house worth 50 or worth $5 million. Bought a Range Rover. Now, this is a true life story. Came back to, was shuttling between Nigeria and Canada, married with kids. Then his wife too used to shuttle Nigeria and Canada, used to come visit him. Then at a point, he came to visit his wife in Canada on her birthday. It was a surprise visit. Got to the airport around 10:30 p.m. at night, Canadian time. Called his wife didn't pick the phone. So he went to their house. Got to the house so that his wife was not home. So he took his children's. Someone said, that's why I hate surprises. No, ma Canada. Let me bring you up. So he took his children's phone and called his wife. His wife picked, then he cut the call. Then he used his own phone to call the wife. His wife didn't pick. Then, like 5 minutes later, his wife called the kid, one of the kids, and was like, you called me. And the boy said, no, I called by mistake. The wife was now like, okay, if your dad calls you, tell your dad that I am sleeping upstairs. Someone says, sounds like I know that guy. So that's how the guy now started doing investigation in the middle of the night. Call this person, call that person, call. Eventually, he found out that his wife was having a surprise party, that a guy was hosting his wife and having a surprise party for her. So he showed up at the party, saw his wife, lost his cool, and gave her a slap. Now he's being given a restricting order. He cannot come near his wife, and they are proceeding to have a divorce. He can't come near his house. So now, at that point, I don't know what the story was. Did the wife sell? But I know she sold the Range Rover. She's filing for a divorce, and he cannot have a restraining order. Sorry, I'm tired. So let me ask you guys, because me, I like to tell myself the truth too. What caused this? Is it the fact that she took the house? Of course, she's taking the house. Somebody said that woman go regret him. How? The guy don't regret him already. So send me somebody said if it happens to me, I will unleave myself. Why? Why? Hey, official Chingy, thanks for the other time. Send me a request. Guys, send me a request. All of you type in. I don't need you to type, I need you to talk. Long time. Someone said mortgage will finish her. So won't he pay for his own mortgage? Mrs. Linda, if you're watching on TikTok, double click the screen. Double click the screen. How far?
I did, bro. Listen, bro.
I can't hear you clearly.
Can you hear me now?
I did hear you. What are your thoughts, brothers?
Well, I hope I'm.
Network, you're in a noisy place, bro. Mute. The noise is plenty. We can't hear.
Sorry, first, I was gonna ask this earlier, bro.
Not noise is plenty. Yes, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Yeah, I hope I'm audible now.
Very clearly.
Oh yeah, thank you, sir. Yeah, thanks for bringing me in. See, I noticed that one of the first things that a man needs in this part of the world is anger management. No matter how well brought up the woman, this environment will push her to do something.
No matter how well brought up a woman abroad is, the environment will push her.
Baba, and the fact that the environment will push her. It now depends on how much you put, to some certain extent, control yourself, because if not, two things might happen. Maybe anyone is knocking, or just like the situation now. So I don't know. Then another mistake that I have two friends that are doing very well in Nigeria. Who said because of their children they want to relocate their wife and kids. And I said, Oga, if you know they follow up on here, don't park your car up there. I know the night guard which man is what you want. Anything will happen, Oga, no cry on phone. Let me say that we say
for a better life, you want to send your children and your wife abroad.
They say for better life because they do well for Nigeria. So many guys are doing well in Nigeria, and yet decided to. Sending a woman with the gifts abroad is a risk. Some people are lucky, and I can tell you that should be around 5 to 10%, are lucky enough that things are working well. But I can tell you, sir, above average are regretting it. Above average regret that decision. Sending wife and kids abroad, you stay back to Nigeria. I'm sorry, sir.
Why do you think they are regretting it?
Yeah, sir. The first thing is a woman can't stay here when men alone without a man. At every point in their life, they need a man figure in them.
Women, is this true?
If you are not there, a friend in Indianapolis told me a story. So that man is like a street brother to him. So he's a top federal government guy in Nigeria. So he relocated his wife to America with their children. So their first 2 or 3 weeks they stayed in America, they stayed in my friend's place before they got their own house. So the man spent like 3 weeks with them and the guy returned back to Nigeria. So while he told my friend that, okay, she's your wife, take your time, go and play with the children, he also told another friend the same thing. That, okay, my wife is also pleased, we'll try and visit them once in a while. So meanwhile, while my friend will visit the wife with his wife, whatever is visiting, the other guy will be visiting the wife alone. So one night, the Oga for Nigeria just called my friend saying, please go to my wife's house now. And it was around 10, 11 p.m. Indianapolis time. So my friend was like, Oga, what thing happens? Just go there. And lo and behold, the other friend went and wanted to pass the night. Yes, wanted to pass the night. He has his own wife. So, but this woman happens to be a very good person. So I think she was chatting with the husband, feeding the husband the information that, okay, your friend is there, I don't know what he's looking for. So for the Oga to have enough evidence, so he had to call the street brother who happens to be my friend, go there and find out what is happening. So the guy goes there and he's there. Were you supposed to? So there is this temptation from àwọn àgbàyà òṣì. So it only takes the grace of God and the self-discipline for a woman to be here on the That's just the truth.
Hi, Daddy Freeze.
Hi, how you doing?
Good evening. Happy birthday once again.
Thank you very much, my sister. How are you doing?
Good. That press up not be here. You put people for problem for all over the world. But that's good. That's good. That's good. You tried. So this topic here, you not lie.
Hey.
And few of what he has said is true, but not all about women. Person went bad, my brother. But it's like a competition over here for married women. Like they wear it like a title. They have a kind of carcass. What their friend does is what they do. And you can't see a godly woman doing that. A godly woman, a woman who fears God, won't do what they are doing. But whatever that man is going through is true. It's not a lie. Women here are really messing up. Married women, especially, they are really messing up. And when you look at them and you're a single lady, you look at what they're doing, you shake your head. Because it's better to divorce a man, don't commit adultery, than wear the name of Mrs. and you are committing adultery, locking your children up and going somewhere else at night, every night. It's really, really rampant here in Canada, especially in Toronto. It's like pure water. Yeah, what married women are doing. Yeah. So it's not a lie with what is going on. I've witnessed like 2 or 3. They came married not up to 6 months. Marriages have scattered.
I don't see past 3. I don't see more than 3.
Yeah, the ones that I know, I know them from Nigeria. Like they relocated from Nigeria together. As soon as they get here, it's over. Not to talk of the ones and that the freeze, please. I want you to do a topic if you can. Tell Nigerian men, see, I want 2 years. Maybe they send their wife and children, they come out.
Yeah.
The title here is any man when send a wife come abroad, he can't stay house, and that man go knock up. That's the title.
That is it.
Wow.
You will not be. It's only
they will claim that the weather is cold. Which cold?
Yeah.
You get one on the bed is cold.
Okay. My sister,
That's self-discipline.
The weather is cold, though.
Which cold? Which weather is cold? You know the real cat. You know the real jacket. You know the own heater.
My
Who
sister,
don't spoil.
The weather is cold, though.
Daddy free. 2 years. I better do one program. Say Nigerian men. Say we went to Canada. They beg and say, me they send their wife and children they come Canada alone. So as soon as they said that their finances start having problems because the women are spiritual being ordinarily. Anything you do affect your husband's finances.
It's like that iniquities.
Yeah, anything you do affects your husband's finances.
From US to
they will send their wife to UK for first leg. From UK, they will not send her to Canada. Then you will see a lot of single mom, married single mom. Husband there they enjoy. Another man there they enjoy the wife.
Baba say you read what's in Landmark who says talk. He said, I did to bring 10 married women, 8 of them they knack for streets.
Yes.
8 of them they do waiting.
I don't want to call the English name. They don't be hard.
Like it's too much. They need to do well. If you're not coming with your wife, don't push them away. Come with your family or leave your family in Nigeria. If you see Indian people, they are here with their family. You see anybody, Chinese, they are here with them. Only Nigeria.
Pakistani guys.
Only Nigeria. You go see the currency children with one woman. Say and go. Before the woman know, it don't fall. They're saying I go. Which go?
The risk does not worth it. The risk doesn't work.
It's too much. And men need to know this.
All right, we have Samaria here.
Good evening.
Good evening. What's happening?
Okay, my sister, this question, saying we just talk to men. Can men at least leave their fellow men's wives alone?
That's the problem.
No, that's a good point. Can men leave their fellow men's wives alone? Because a lot of men have this attitude, this thing that is called, let me show him, I've got one over here.
I won't use because my husband is not rich like his friend and go and that's why I said if you're not a godly woman,
it's not just about
let's not shift the blame on another man. No.
Okay, it takes two to tango. Listen, as much as I'm blaming women, I'm as well blaming men. Okay? That's why even here. That is why even here, let me tell you something, right? Even here in Houston, where these girls they for road, Eke go they walk around. Eke no they carry those girls, they will stand for road. Eke they carry people where they stop to patronize them. What am I trying to say? You will be saying you be man. Okay, the woman also she would not agree. You will be saying go see your fellow man. Wife, now that one will begin the hungry you.
I want to say something.
You say no?
I want you to say something. From the beginning of time, 9 men I don't the other man wife. Men, once a woman is beautiful and curvy, man go they chase her. Whether she did your house or she did single, men go they chase her. Even yes.
I want to.
So why can't men help their fellow men?
Sorry, I want to add something. I met a lady here on a train. This happened last year. So she knew I had an information and she needed this information from me. So we exchanged contact. When I got home, I requested for an email. I sent the email and they sent the document to my email. And we started talking from there and we were like discussing. So one day I asked this lady, are you in a relationship? She said no. She now asked me this thing. She said, I'm married. And truly, I am married. But yes, she kept calling me and discussing me from time to time.
Bro, can you remove your earpiece? People cannot hear you well.
You know, say, yeah, let me tell you something, yeah.
I'm coming. Just let me land with this. So she told me she isn't in any relationship. So there was an hangout where some of my guys they invited us. So I invited her and we went together. And somebody saw her and said, how far when did you enter UK? They had a conversation. So after the talk, I called the guy. Do you know her? He said yes. He said, nah, the wife of one of his friend brother. This lady has been married for 4 years before she left Nigeria. So I kept quiet. After a week, I now asked her, Auntie, why you lied? She said she's in the proceeding of divorce. That the guy was abusive in Nigeria before she left. But when you asked me, I told you I was married. Did I ask you out? I know you won't ask you out.
That is you are sleeping.
Ignore them, Jared.
So some of these people, they won't tell you the truth.
That's what I'm saying. At least I know that these women are shadowed their eyes. I'm not supporting them. Understandable. But what about the men? When they say their own, they will see their fellow man, we can get their head. They imagine how they will take knock the wife.
No, they crazy. You know the reason why I go call it.
No, because you get men will be say, and you see those men, they go sabi tempt that woman, tempt her. I know as women brain, it is some women know they too get brain.
My sister, no one will my brain day. We
don't
are
women.
Small thing.
Especially that's how women don't know.
No, women are smarter than men.
No, when it comes to no. Women are smarter than men, you're saying, but no when it comes to emotional.
Even when it comes to
no, I'm telling you this. You see women.
It's already on the wall.
Okay, if you are saying all this, why then are you saying there is a higher incidence of this going on in Toronto? If you are saying that women are white, why do you think that the incidence is higher?
Competition. I know this. It's a competition between them.
Until my gender begins to okay, let me allow you to talk. When you finish, I'll talk. When you finish talking, I'll talk.
15 women are ready to go. One test in their tacos. You go and test Titi. Titi will go and test Joyce. Joyce will go and test. They will be going to test that particular because it will not cast. This is the way they operate. I'm like a central intake. I know what's going on. Maybe I get stuff for you. What's happening? When one test, you go and tell the other I go to. And I get my husband's friend, he dey crazy. They're not going away. And this way they come, let's go clear and guy shift. That's the way they try. No, try. I can see your handwriting. Respect your stuff. The next time you try it, you'll get me to face. It's no good. Now you give her attention. He goes, say, hi, babe. Why are you calling me babe when you're not married to your friends? No, don't call me bad name.
But you know, I said something once. I said abroad, especially Canada, can be very lonely.
Yes.
That if you know when you're lonely, you respond day. Everybody does social media. If you post anything 1 minute, all of us don't see it. There is no loneliness in abroad because our internet is working 24/7. There is no excuse for that. A disciplined person is a disciplined person. A person when knows say this is adultery, this is not sin, you know go to one. Oh, no, the time.
Madam, listen, you are everything you're saying here is the same thing we are talking about. We already know these things are happening. Now I'm only trying to see how what are the things we are doing to minimize these occurrences. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about it's already happening, we know it is happening. So what am I saying? What I'm saying is this, that make men they help their fellow men. Women, they save your fellow woman marriage. Men, they save their fellow men homes. You understand? Because first of all, some of these women that we are talking about, they came from home. Maybe they just relocated. Some of them already have a lot of things going on with them. Women are wired in a very different way.
So I've already planned.
Now, let me tell you something. Because some of these women are already wired in a very different way, right? I'm not trying to make excuses for anybody for cheating. No, I'm not part of that. But all these women, when you say, person, don't say, I show day in eye, right from day one. You come marry and come. Now, any little opportunity where you give them, they don't come up for
if the guy...
If they're not, I'm still talking. Let me finish your talk. I love you to talk. Let me finish, please. Thank you.
We don't have it. We're not quarreling yet. I'm supporting. I'm corroborating what you're saying. I said if the man has cheated on her in Nigeria, this would be like an opportunity for her. I'm corroborating what you're saying.
Wait,
I'm not against you.
That is free.
I don't know why you're sounding like
of a woman from this same Canada who joined the husband, and within 3 months she called police for the husband. She called police for her husband.
Okay.
On an argument on why didn't you? I think something abnormal. But when the husband's family asked her, this woman thought say the husband cheated on her with her cousin who came to sell 6 years ago when they were in Nigeria, and that she never forgave the guy. Now that's in Canada happened.
Now, women, that's women for you, because women know how to harbor and hold onto anything you do to them for 50 years. And when they begin to pay back, that's how they are wired. A lot of them are like, a lot of my gender, that's how we pay. You understand? Now, this same thing will make a woman go relocate. And some of these people were not really exposed from day one. They don't enter places, Canada, UK, America. They can't begin seeing men where we say their eye. They feel be like, you know how some men be like, oh, I want chop Asian person. I want test, a Canadian. You know, kind of. Some of them get that mentality. Don't think it's only men that have that mentality. It does not make sense. Not just about grudge. I'm telling you about fantasy. Some of them have fantasies. Some of these women have fantasies, just the way men have fantasies. And this is why when you pull them out from where they used to and they bring them to different environments, they'll start imagining they want to like explore. Because they missed it. They never thought about exploring. It may be in their head, maybe if it be light skin where they want knack. In their head, they just want, and once they don't stop and they go. Do you understand? But the ones that happen more is the one that we do to ourselves. We, the Nigerian community, do to ourselves. That one they bad. You going to see do Brazil where you don't they jealous, you do the envy, you do because of maybe the way you do they carry everybody for church like you do, community like you do for meetings. You go come say, okay, you don't go Nigeria, go bring wife. Come now your wife will begin target. You go your own wife they house. You know they take care of your own wife. But any day when you see a do wife or anywhere, hey, how you doing? Oh, don't worry, let me pay for it. Now then you go begin to say you don't become better man. You go begin to day nice to a do wife. Then any day when we say do don't do small mistake, get small wahala with your wife. Now that day now shoulder to cry on, you go become to ride on. A do wife go begin, and then because say you don't marry, and a do wife don't marry, no two fit keep secret. Nobody go fit cast them. Oh, now you be married man, me be married woman, Shebi. Now so they begin to cheat on their spouses. Now the moment they start cheating on their spouses, they start disrespecting their husbands. And they will not start looking for one thing you did to them 20 years ago, or how they suspected or how they felt you may have cheated on them. For that reason, it will convince them. Or even that a do feel say your husband they cheat. Now that one where they happen more. Most of them they know themselves. They know they cheat on their wives. And you see, any man who get mind, they pursue in fellow man or wife. He knows say the man they cheat. So he go come, they try the man or wife so that he go use them. They console himself, saying that because I know everything they do, they cheat. Now why I come for your own? That when any the way you bust me, I will tell you, say, you two, they cheat on me. That's what they do. So this gender, you guys need to help your fellow men. Women, we are our own. I don't know. Any man will catch a wife, make it for sure.
Samaria, I will with due respect argue your submission.
Okay, tell me.
The truth is, I cannot help my brother's marriage. I cannot.
You cannot help.
I cannot. The truth is, even maybe you've entered when I told you the story that happened in USA, in America, Indianapolis precisely, where the friend, where they say, make they help me look after my wife and kids. Won't go sleep for the woman house. And immediately he came into the house, the wife chatted the husband, your friend is here. He said he wants to eat. I gave him rice. After some time, he said he has refused to leave. I don't know where he's living. The husband said, ask him when he is leaving that he wants to sleep, that you are going to work tomorrow. And he said, after all, that means in English, after all, your house
is my house.
You understand? So, and he said, don't worry, after all, you have 2 bedrooms. You and your kids can be in one, I can be in another one. I'm not going to disturb you. But you get house, Oga. The wife was chatting the husband. The husband had to call a younger friend who happens to be my own friend. That please go to my house. I don't know what so person is looking for. My wife told me this and this and this.
Now, let me now tell you another thing. Let me tell you another thing. That one not the one way because the wife no like she tell the husband. The one way the wife go do, she no go tell her husband.
I agree with you.
The one way the wife go do, she no go tell the husband.
So I remember even in Nigeria, my wife was 3 months pregnant. A guy parked beside her and said, I like you. And my wife looked at herself, say, Oga, you blind? You know, see, I say, you go pour my own for me too now.
See where you are going. Nigeria is common now, even with your 8 months pregnant.
Because we are our own enemies. Now we do.
Wait, so my point is, men will always say good thing, admire.
Let me cut it short. Men will always, let me cut it short. You see the other color? WHITE. Let's be real. I know they do their own for offices. Now colleagues level they do, but the way we see women outside and stop them and approach them. Each time I go out, only our people. See, they stop me for road anyhow. They go see me for stop, they will stop me. Anywhere they go see, they will confront you. If they see color, if they see that opposite color, see us anywhere, the way we approach people, they do it. Be honest with yourself.
No, now
how many of them they see? How many of them when you can see they wear rings? They wear their rings more than we do.
That's true.
Yeah, you can never see them. See you talk more of say you carry belly or say you wear ring, they will stop you.
That's true.
Even when they want to talk to you, they politely would want to know your status. Let's not assume they meet you in a lounge or wherever in a bar by chance. They want to go to you. Now we do ourselves.
I'm coming. You know, I didn't argue with you. Well, let me tell you. I'm telling you this for free. By the time they are very close to you, no matter how married you are, if they want you guys to chop, they will still tell you.
That's when you give them the room. When you create room for them.
I think guys forgot that there is a law here. That's why.
You know, okay, the same law. Why not law they cover your own people for the same overseas? Let's talk about
Let me tell you, sister. Once they see your blood, I start for that. You be Niger. I want to you. Even Jamaica here. I just closed my store now. As I was looking, one was first was like, "Hi, are you married?" And I told them. Now Jamaica, black, anything black. Now our life.
Now they tell you. We help ourselves. We do the same. Now we do us.
That's the problem.
To us, you see a lot of men who are walking around with a lot of low self-esteem. This is what gives them esteem. They thought that they matter their fellow men. Even in fact, when they don't say they relationship with them, by that time they will begin to get interest. Now that's when they keep them
from my house.
Everything will begin to come up, they build up.
The guy was dating somebody's wife, and the woman has little children. And at night, she will lock them, and she lives in the basement. And she will come to my house when she's on video call with her husband back in Nigeria. She'll be saying she came to visit me. I didn't understand the Yoruba she was speaking there before. And I told one of my friends, what's the meaning of this word? This woman always carry video and face me when she's talking to her. She said, she said her husband I came to visit her. I said, And I confronted her, why are you lying? You came to visit your boyfriend living in my place, and you come to my side and do video that you came to visit me and your kids are home. Like, this is not good now. She said, but her husband too is enjoying himself then. I said, no, I gave the guy notice.
Yeah, that's how
I cannot condone this. You leave your kids. At first, they told me their sister and brother. I started coding because they are speaking Yoruba. I started coding that, oh, it's as if this is about dating. And she'll leave her kids, she'll come over to sleep, and her kids sleep alone at home. And she'll use me to lie that, oh, she came to visit me. Her husband and I realized that, oh, I don't know you before. You came to visit your boyfriend, not me. So it's really, really bad. Apart from we saying our brothers should help themselves, I like tackling my community. We sisterhood. Because everything is in our hands. Especially a man cannot try rubbish with you when he knows that there is law. You do any harassment, go carry you put for jail. You do anyhow, you go jail. You can't deal with a woman anyhow. So if the woman does not compromise,
thank you.
And give room,
Thank you.
All right, guys, this topic is very interesting. Hold on, make una no vex. My son is going to school tomorrow, so I have to wake up early and carry him. Make I go sleep. This topic get part 2, part 3, part 4, and part 5. I don't write them down. Men, now our next topic be that. Men, stop allowing your women and children to go abroad without you.
I beg, make that topic very, very loud. If they are not coming with their family, let them sit down with their family. They come and not be putting our women to come.
So see, if you watch this thing, the man who I know, and your wife, they here. I think you say they cheat. If you don't know your wife, they cheat. Let me tell you that.
All right, guys, good night, but this is scary. I swear, this thing fear me. Hey!
Bye, guys.
Hey!